Hello there!
Hi everyone!
So we are at the end of the week of our DC trip, which means we get to the coolest part of the trip, the whole reason why we did it. Are you excited?
I'm really excited.
I'm super excited, especially to see the country through, like, literally this window.
Yeah.
So we are going to get on our train. It's in about, an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, right?
Yes, about an hour and a half.
And then we are headed to Orlando. It says it's going to take us almost 24 hours. We get in at 11 o'clock, which there's no time zone change unless we go into Mountain Zone to come back out of Mountain Zone.
I don't think so.
So that means we're not gaining or losing any hours along the way. So I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, and we also booked a room, so we'll show you the room when we get to it. Now, we've already checked our bags. We checked 4, which was awesome. You get to check 2 per person. And then you also get 2 carry-on bags per person.
Yes.
And then we tried to check Nova, but she didn't want to go.
Yeah, we said no.
Yeah. So she's stuck with us. So now we're just going to take a look around.
Cafe car. Another train station right here. Train is leaving from that side. Little one is fiercely walking.
So we did a roomette. The roomette has 2 beds, so there's one above us, and then there's one below us. It's actually part of our seating. We have a little bit more space, sort of. I mean, it's essentially like a subway, only we're facing each other, right?
Yeah.
And she has space to move around with no problem, and we have a door with some privacy. So that's nice. We are sort of in the dark right now because we're going through a tunnel. But we'll show you some great views along the way. And honestly, I like this.
Yeah.
This is a lot of space.
Look, that's the Botanical Gardens right there.
Yep.
And so down the street are all the Smithsonian's.
Correct. So to the left and right.
And then because that's obviously the Capitol. Or, well, not that building. But
Yeah, not the building right ahead, but the one with the dome and the statue on top. There is the Washington Monument.
Must be downtown that way?
Mm-hmm. And there is the Jefferson Memorial. This is actually the closest we've been to the Jefferson Memorial. We didn't even go near it. But you do have to, like, get around the Potomac to get to it. Ooh, look, seasons. We don't have those. There's even crepe myrtles everywhere. Or, what are the other ones? Cherry blossoms?
Cherry blossoms. I think we might be crepe myrtle, the first one.
Crepe myrtles?
Yeah.
What happened to those poor trees? Did they die?
Yes, in winter.
Oh.
That one season,
That's
what happens to them.
like I said, we don't have seasons, so. Right there's a very pretty view. So, of course, Nova has fallen asleep. That being said, we decided to put her on the top bunk. So we pulled the bunk down, and Kiara and I are able to fit under the bunk, sitting upright with no problems. So she is up there sleeping.
Got a hand, like whole hand's worth of space now.
Yeah, almost another full head space.
Yeah.
Yep. And we are 5'7", both of us. they have also asked us what we want for dinner. So we have ordered dinner. You get, with our trip, you get one dinner and one breakfast is included per person. Now, anyone over
She said
4?
I think she said 3.
3 gets it. So Nova doesn't get it, but she's gonna eat off our plate anyway. And then they ask you what time you want to have it, and then you just go to the dining car, and we'll show you the dining car once we get there. This is the first town we're going through. That we're actually going through the town instead of around it. Look at all those homes.
Yeah, it's kind of...
Like a colonial vibe sort of thing.
Yeah. We're so close. We're like right in their front door.
Yeah. It's like there's no sidewalk there either. That was a log carving. Did you see that?
I did see that.
I like these houses.
Interesting. Interesting.
There's a little walking path. Probably a trail in the woods. Yeah. That's cool. I liked it. We should move there.
Pass.
Oh man. You don't want a farm like that?
Nope.
Aw. But so much running space.
For what? Animals?
Yeah, horse,
Nope.
dogs,
Nope.
cats,
One.
a menagerie of animals in which your sister could provide?
Nope.
Oh man.
So we got off really quick, and we are in Richmond, Virginia. There's a train coming in behind us. Wow, talk about a quick stop. Speaking of quick stops, we're able to get off, walk around for about 15 minutes, get back on, stretch our legs, get some fresh air. So, yeah, that's really nice.
It's right outside Richmond. This water is really moving under us. Yeah. It was, uh-huh. That's a cute little house. We are now in the dining car, you can see. Pretty nifty car. Ooh, snack. That's because we got our dinner. What'd you get?
I got the baked ziti and there's some meatballs. It's pretty good.
And I got shrimp and salmon. Came with rice and vegetables. Both came with a roll and a salad and dessert, which was our brownie. Also, something to let you know about traveling with a little one. And most of the cars, this is an emergency exit. Don't sit her next to it, because then she tries to stop the train. So, as you can see, outside is as dark as can be now. That being said, how was dinner?
It was good.
Mine was really good too.
I really enjoyed it.
I even told the chef that it was way better than airline food.
Yeah.
As you can see, Nova is set for her PJs. Are you going to sleep there? No, you're getting down. She likes to wander around.
Wander's a bit of a...
I know, there's not really much room, but she still likes to look around. But yeah, she's got her PJs on, so we're going to put her to bed. And we'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Say bye, Nova. Wave bye. This is Rocky Mountain, North Carolina.
I don't think it's called Rocky Mountain.
That's what they keep announcing it as.
That's not what they say.
It's not the Apache Mountains.
They are not saying Rocky Mountain.
Look at the building.
Yay.
They had to paint the columns on.
Rocky Mount.
Oh, well. Still not Apache.
Still not mountain.
We have a quick stop at Raleigh, North Carolina. We're actually downtown Raleigh, which is pretty cool.
Right behind you.
Good morning. It is about 6:30 in the morning. We are crossing into the Florida state line. Yeah, no, they're still asleep because it is 6:30 in the morning. About an hour ago, there was a stop in Savannah, Georgia. We were just booking it just a little while ago. So fast, couldn't even focus on the trees. Here we are, crossing into Florida. I'm probably going to stop in Jacksonville soon, as it's right on the other side. Yep, we are definitely in Florida, land of palm trees. This is Jacksonville Station. A lot of the stations we've seen are sort of just like a single platform, just like this. They take the cart down there, and then when they take the cart, they'll bring that cart all the way down and then drop the luggage off in the building. And then see, they take our suitcases over to the luggage drop-off. Crossing a bridge. It is super foggy out there. Look at those guys fishing.
You caught a fish.
Boo! Boo! We are headed into DeLand, Florida. You know what I think is really cool is if you guys look at those trees, they've sort of like spaced each other out perfectly, and they're all in a row. What an incredible sight of nature. We're passing a lake on the way to Winter Park. Looks like they're building houses on the other side. Yeah. This is the Winter Park station. There's the post office over there. And they just have a walkway. So now that we're in Florida, there's also the Sunrail that runs along this line. And there's the Sunrail there. Small little passenger train. We are in Orlando. We have one stop left and then we're home. This is actually downtown Orlando. A nice station down here. They have hot dog corner. Well, we are home from the train station. It was a long train ride. I liked it. Kiara thinks this is hilarious. But it was only a 24-hour trip.
Yeah.
It was tough for me to sleep, but you slept easily, very easily.
Yeah, me and Nova slept up on the top bunk.
Oh, and then on the chair
yeah.
before that, and then the chair after.
I didn't sleep on the chair before.
Oh, I thought you did.
No,
She did,
just
for
after.
sure. Yep.
Just after, in the morning.
The bunk was pretty easy to put back. I would suggest bringing, like, first an extra pillow because you only get one pillow.
Yeah.
And then I would suggest bringing like a small throw blanket.
If you have the space for it. That cabin was very cozy.
It was. But the reason why I say bring a small throw blanket is, I mean, there were 3 of us for that. Typically, there aren't 3 in that room. But we used the blanket, the one blanket for Nova to lay on. And then I didn't have a blanket.
You didn't?
But it was very cold in that room.
It was cold. It was cold. I was very cold.
Yep. But it wasn't because of the weather. It was because it was just cold to begin with.
Good AC.
Yep. So yeah, I would suggest that. And then I would also suggest bringing snacks as well.
Yeah. We had some snacks, but...
Right. So we did have the dining car where they tell you which meals that you're going to have as you first sit down.
The set menu.
But there's also the lounge car, which you were able to like purchase snacks.
And actually some meals if you wanted like a hot dog or a hamburger.
You do get stops almost every hour is what we had. Hour, maybe 2 was the longest.
Yeah, I think so.
So that was nice. I did feel that the meal was very big. You guys got to see that. So honestly, I would prefer, if it didn't take so long, I would prefer traveling by train over plane.
Yeah, I agree. If it didn't take so long, it's like what, 5 times the amount of travel time.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was fun.
I think the fly up there. Now I did go into Chicago, so I had a layover, but which I went past D.C. to get to get to Chicago to come back to D.C. But I think altogether my flight was maybe 6-7 hours with the layover.
Yeah.
So compared to 24, but I was way more comfortable on the train.
Yeah, good time. Thanks for taking us.
And then with the sleeper cars, they actually keep you separated from the coach passengers from the lounge car. And the lounge car normally closes 15 minutes before we hit a station, and then opens up about 5 once we leave. Which isn't bad. It's not like closed all the time. It did close overnight, starting at I think 10.
Yeah, it was between 9:30 and 10.
So it was a cool trip. I liked it, and we got to see a whole bunch of the country like you guys saw. So that was nice. Go ahead.
It's many days now.
Yes.
But we're at the house.
Yeah.
And this is for the Smithsonian's?
Yes. So we got to do almost all of them.
Yeah, we did all the ones we really wanted to do. And even a few extra. I liked them. It was fun.
And we did the National Gallery. Not the National Gallery. We didn't do National Gallery. We did the National Archives.
Yes.
Along with the Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Monument.
The mall.
And,
yeah.
We sold at the White House. Oh, speaking of which, we even saw the president.
He's convinced. I'm not. I'm not convinced it was the president.
So we went out to dinner.
In Georgetown.
Intending on going shopping as well. And on the way back, so I got to tell you that DC, there's a lot of sirens. So you kind of get used to the ambulance, the fire truck, the police. And so we were on our way back, and on the way back to the hotel that we were walking to, we heard a bunch of sirens, and honestly, I thought it was an ambulance. I don't know what you thought.
Yeah, I just thought, it's just some police maybe, or an ambulance, whatever. Then we look down the street, and it's a parade. Yeah. Essentially. And 6 cops fly by.
Yep, on motorcycles.
They turn right at the corner that we're about to walk across. And so one's holding it up and holding traffic, and 5 of them go down, and then it's 4 or 5?
There's 2 black SUVs with Secret Service symbols on it. And then, so I'll post a photo after this. So there's 2 of those, followed by 1 with no symbols on it, followed by 2 more Secret Service SUVs. Yeah. And it's sort of the president's entourage, because then it was the, there's a moving truck.
Yeah.
Followed by a sort of black small bus, which is what media normally goes in.
Yeah.
And then 2 more Secret Service vehicles, and then 6 more police motorcycle cops. So Joe or whatever president can't go anywhere without a full entourage. And then we walked 1 block over after I had released us to walk, and the first 6 cops pulled up in front of us at that block, and they all parked, and then we saw like 40 Secret Service guys get out of the vehicle, and they all walked into like a hotel or something.
Yeah.
So
some locals said it probably was. I'm not easily convinced. I don't know. It was kind of fun though.
It was pretty cool. But like I said, I'll post the photos after this so you can see them. The Smithsonian's are really cool. Gotta be honest, Air and Space right now is going through a huge refurbishment where it's like half of the building. So we didn't see the Discovery or any of like the satellite cool space stuff.
Yeah.
So
it's all just like history of air.
Yeah.
Which, if you like that, then yay.
Yeah. And then how satellites work was the other portion.
Yes.
So for us, it kind of lulled us to sleep, but you can see back in the video we were super excited to go over Air and Space. We also went to the Children's Museum. We didn't film it.
Yeah, lots of kids.
Yeah.
Kind of weird, but
yeah,
Nova
Nova had a great time. Yeah.
It was. It's not like part of the Smithsonian's. It's just like the Children's Museum of Washington D.C. And
honestly, it reminded me of for those who are around my age, Discovery Zone, or like a Chuck E. Cheese without the arcades.
Yeah, they're all like. That's what most children's museums are like today.
I
like that one.
typically don't go to children's museums. I mean, look at me. If I showed up to a children's museum without a child, you know?
Yeah, not allowed. Not allowed.
So yeah, she had a blast, and
it was for I think kids like. Well, it was from infant until I'd say probably at least 12 or 13.
For sure.
They had some like science stuff, like STEM. Movement stuff. It was fun.
Yep. And she had to climb. She's learned that she really likes slides. So there was plenty of that. She got to climb and stuff. So that being said, that it was the entirety of our trip. Was the Smithsonian's. We did zoos, and then we did the train. So
it was a good time.
So keep laughing with us. Bye, y'all.
Bye.